Hello, and welcome to today's Speaker Card reading. Today's topic is how would a tarot card reader describe you? For that, we have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. Now, let's get started. Hello, pile one. If you're attracted to the first pile, how will a tarot reader describe you? Then here comes your reading. All right. So the first one is a justice card. Clearly, I'm seeing that you guys are like a tarot reader would describe you as somebody either who is related to the law or the paralegal system, or maybe an animal right or a human right or a climate right activist, either related to the law, or you always stand up for justice, you always speak up against injustices, you have a very strong speech, your third house or the throat chakra or both are very active. I'm hearing like a feisty, fiery kind of a personality, somebody who has been very good in debates, who are very good in your oratory skills are like par excellence. That's how a tarot reader would explain you, would describe you. They would describe you as somebody who has got awesome oratory skills. Absolutely. Yes. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a person who is like, with your own passion, you have created your path in life. Like the work that you do is something that you're very passionate about. I'm just giving an example. If you are a lawyer, you are very passionate, you studied law, not just looking at it from the financial perspective, or not because your family wanted you to become a lawyer, but you did it because you're fiercely passionate about defending people against, like, standing up against injustices. So that was the reason why you studied law, that was the primary motive. So I hope it makes sense that you do what you do because you're fiercely passionate about it, and also you do not shy away from speaking your mind. You always speak what is there at the back of your mind rather than holding back. You speak, like, and also, your oratory skills are, it tend to make a lot of enemies. At the same time, a lot of people actually appreciate you, respect you for your oratory skills as well. The Chariot. Yeah, you are a go-getter in life. If you put your mind to something, you just get it done. You are a person who just gets things done. You believe in, like, I'm getting a lot of go kind of an energy. If you're putting your mind to something, you are just getting it done. Full stop. You know, you are like more of a you have this time block situation where your calendar is usually blocked, and you like into, you are one of those people most probably who is into planning and scheduling, into planners, into, like, what you will be doing 2 days from now at 4 p.m. You know where you will be. Like, if everything goes well, you know where you will be. Like, you have this scheduling thing going on. You're somebody who is very meticulous, a good planner, and a very good executor as well. Yes, and tarot reader would describe you as a very meticulous person. Ace of Pentacles. You are a person who is very good at making money. Straight away, you're very good with money, at making money. Your mind is very sharp, your head is very sharp. It works very well in regards to money matters. It works very well. Six of Swords. You have a very never give up kind of an attitude. In the face of all odds, this tortoise, it kept on moving. So you have this same kind of a mindset, the attitude where you just don't believe in giving up. Instead, like, in face of all impediments, you are just willing to crawl one step at a time. You just crawl ahead one step at a time. You just, like, you are a person who never gave up in the most difficult times, and that's how a tarot reader would describe you. Somebody who never gave up. They reached the top because of their relentless pursuit. Yes, you will be known, you are like, you'll be described by a tarot reader for your relentless passion, pursuit of the things or the goals that you are very passionate about. Three of cups, yeah. You are somebody, a tarot reader would explain you as somebody, sorry, who knows how to enjoy life to the fullest. You play while you play, you study while you study, you work hard, you party harder. You can be easily, with your personality, you can very easily become the center of a party, and you become the center of a party. You're a very attractive, feisty kind of a personality. At the same time, I'm getting a lot of flirtatious vibes here, and you love to party. Probably even you are known for your party going nature, for your fun loving nature, and a lot of people like you for that. Okay, now the devil energy. You know what? I'm getting like you have a very fun, feisty energy on the surface. That is because of the devil's card. It shows a lot of illusion. It gives me the sense of an illusion. You're a very well dressed person. Right off the bat, you're a very well dressed person, very chic, very you know how to speak well. Like you are actually pretty knowledgeable, well spoken, well traveled. You're that kind of a person. But on the surface you have a very dynamic, colorful kind of a personality, but on the inside I'm seeing a person who is actually very down to earth, very hard working. They have worked very, very hard to reach wherever they have today. They have paid the price for the success that you're enjoying today, and that's how the tarot reader would describe you. Like on the surface it's like a coconut. On the surface you're one thing, but on the inside you're actually a very regimented, yeah, very schedule oriented, very hard working kind of a person, very good at making money, very passionate. But on the surface there is a colorful, flirtatious energy which is actually just for the surface, because you're actually deep inside, you're actually, if you find the right person, you're very, very committed. Okay, Five of Wands, you thrive in competition straight away. You guys love competition. In cutthroat competition, you guys do extremely well. That is a special nature, which is like very few people can actually possess this kind of a nature. This kind of a nature is not common. That like most people tend to do well when there is not much of a pressure on them, but you guys do especially well when your back is against the wall. Nine of Cups, yeah, see, a lot of people have crushes on you. This card typically gives me the idea that you're extremely desirable, and a lot of people are constantly hankering for your attention. A lot of people. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles give me the vibes of abundance. Straight away, a lot of abundant energy. You are a person who is very abundant, extremely, not just abundant, you are very, uh, how shall I put it? You're very good at making money, and you are making it to the fullest. You are making it to the fullest. Yes, and people talk about it, and a tarot reader would explain that you're very good. You're actually, a lot of people tend to have this Lakshmi yoga. You are probably one of those people. In your birth chart, you could be having some abundance yoga, some wealth yoga, which actually helps you make a lot more money. This Raj yoga, as they say. Three of Pentacles, yeah, you're very good at man management. Your people skills are extremely good. Like with collaboration with other people, when you have to do something, you are very, very good at it. You're terrific at it, actually. You do very well when you have to deal with people. You're very good at that. The Sun, you know, a lot of success I'm seeing. Clearly, you give off the vibes of a very successful person. uh, Tarot reader would describe you as somebody who is already on their way to massive wealth, massive abundance, massive success. All right, you are a completely self made person. Three of Wands, a very successful person, but they have made their way in this world with their own efforts. With their own efforts, you guys have made a way in this life for yourself. You guys are also very desirable. I'm seeing you're also very ambitious and desirable. At least that's how a tarot card reader would explain you, would describe you as somebody who has a lot of people who has got their eyes fixed on. And also you are a very ambitious person, very goal oriented person, very determined in whatever you want in life. King of Wands typically is a person, you know, with your determination and hard work, you have reached quite a position at a pretty young age where you have got contacts, you have got a little, quite a bit of power actually. And at least that's how a tarot card reader would describe you, like somebody who has got quite a bit of power at a pretty young age, somebody in their field of work, they are very much successful, they are a sought after professional in whatever you do. You could be a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, it can be anything, a makeup artist, anything, but very successful at what you do, for sure. The star card, you are like, I'm seeing like a tarot card reader would tell, would describe you as somebody who actually is a star, somebody who is very popular, somebody who receives a lot of accolade, a lot of compliment in general. The leap, you know what, you have taken like a, it's almost like the fool card to me. A tarot card reader would like, would describe you as somebody who is pretty adventurous, who is pretty courageous, who can restart a new thing in life without much inhibition. You can restart a new career, which you have done actually with your own hard work, and you do not, if the need arise, you can redo the same thing again, and you will not have a lot of, you're not really scared to take risks. You are not a risk averse person, instead you are a risk taker, and those calculated risks have really paid off in your life. Don't deem to fit in, absolutely, you don't really care about what others are thinking, saying, or doing about you anymore. You are today a person who does what they feel is right for them, and you know, even you speak up your mind, you speak your mind, and you say everything that you feel are right for you. You do not believe in dimming your life in a light in order to make others happy. You no longer believe in really being or staying a people pleaser. Trust your path, you are on the right path, you know, you are walking on the guided trusted path. You are like, the tarot card reader would describe you as somebody who is walking on the trusted guided path, on a, you are actually on a mission today. Yes, play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. You are a person who believes in celebrating every facet of life. Somebody, you know, you are a person who has been like, sorry, I was interrupted. So you are a person who believes in, like, you know, working hard and playing hard. Literally, you believe in enjoying life to the fullest. That is something that is standing out pretty loudly. Like, I'm seeing a lot of Gemini, a lot of Aquarius, a little bit eccentric, little bit, you know, dancing to the tune of your own beats kind of a personality, for sure here. Birthing a new age, yes, name, you talk of Aquarius, and here you have, literally, you're very ahead of your time, very progressive. Literally, you guys are with your own new ideas, you guys are giving birth to a new age, to a new realm of possibilities. You guys are giving birth to a new, completely new set of possibilities. I'm seeing, like, seriously, birthing a new age tells me that you are a person who is very ahead of their times. You probably have, you could be a researcher as well, or working on something which is very cutting edge, some cutting edge technology, or maybe in cancer research. I'm just giving examples, it could be anything, but something that will help to uplift mankind. At least that's how a tarot card reader would describe you. Your thoughts, you could also be a thought leader, by the way. Yes, your thoughts are very uplifting for people. People want to listen to you because they are very liberating to most of them. Dance with life. You are a person who believes in dancing to the rhythm of life, dancing to the bits of life to the fullest, enjoying. Literally, I'm seeing you believe that you only live once. You are a firm believer of YOLO, like you only live once and you should be living it to the fullest. That is a very firm belief system that you guys have. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Virgo new moon, a time to give rather than take. You know what? You are in a situation where, you know, how shall I put it? You know, you are a person who does a lot for others. Literally, you give a lot more to others as compared to what you receive in return. That is another thing. A giver, even in relationships, you are the giver. That's how a very silent service related, somebody who serves other very silently and genuinely. That's how a tarot card reader would describe you as. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. Yes, Pisces can be significant. The water signs, absolutely. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio can be significant for you. You guys, I'm saying maybe you guys are introverted people, so you guys probably like to spend more time in meditation and spending time in quiet contemplation. So you guys probably have a very healthy balance between spirituality and practicality in your lives, and that's how at least a tarot card reader would describe you as somebody who is very balanced. Maybe a Libra as well. End of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Yes, yes, yes. You guys have been through, a tarot card reader would say that you guys have been through some real tough lessons, especially early on in life, which has made you more wise, which has made you appreciate life. You have a lot of healthy appreciation for the apparently trivial perks that life has to offer. You are very, very appreciative of all of those, because you know that, once you cross a certain threshold, you will no longer, once this time is lost, that time will never come back. You will never be 25 again. But yes, if you live your life like it's like, if tomorrow never comes, with that kind of a philosophy, then probably you will not have many regrets in life. You believe in living your life to the fullest and living with no regrets at all. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is significant for sure. Show the world the real you. You guys are showing the world the real you. People feel that, you are like, you deserve bigger success in life. The real you, people feel that you guys deserve to be bigger and better in life. That is how people feel about you, and at least that's how a tarot card reader would describe you as. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, you are a very confident, go-getter, bold kind of a person, somebody who is a proactive person instead of being a procrastinator. You are a proactive kind of a person. New moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Yeah, your throat chakra is very prominent, I'm seeing. Your communication is very, very significant. You know what, you have the gift of the gap. You are very well spoken, very knowledgeable, and so whenever you speak, people actually love to listen to you speak. That is one thing I'm seeing, that people love to listen to you. Whenever you open your mouth, people love it. Don't let pride get in the way. Leo full moon. You are a person who has achieved quite a bit in life, but you are equally humble even today. And people are awestruck by this quality of yours, because whenever we reach a certain amount of success, a bit of pride probably comes in. Or maybe the thing is, maybe even if we do not change, the way in which you are being perceived changes. The way in which the world perceives you, sorry, I moved the camera. The way in which the world perceives you, that changes. But that is one thing that has not happened in your case. You haven't let you know, you still have humility, genuine humility left in you, and people realize that, all right, trust your talents in changing times. You are a spirit fox. You know, a fox is a very clever animal. You are also very clever, and you know how to adapt yourself as per the requirement of the situation. You know, changing yourself with change of time, in change in time you are changing yourself as per the requirement. You are one of those. Like, that's how a tarot reader, again I said, like, that's how you will be described. Yeah, you'll be described as somebody who is very successful, is or is gonna be, if you carry on the way you are, it's gonna make some huge success out of your life. Very, very, like, big time success. Take charge with authority. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of leadership qualities in you for sure. Some big leadership qualities in you. Authoritative and leadership qualities. Be graceful in movement and action. Yes, you're a very desirable person. Somebody who is very graceful, very chic, very classy. You know, you're always very well put together. At least that's how people see you as. Like, very well put together, very classy. The way in which you dress are mostly in solids, maybe. It could be anything. Like, you could make a sack look really graceful. You are that kind of a person who can make a sack look very graceful. That's what I'm seeing actually. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. You know, your self discipline and self control are two very major things. You know, your self discipline is one thing. You know, once a person has self discipline and self control, they have got very few other things that they need to control in this life. Like, seriously, I'm seeing that you are one of those people who has faced their fears head on. They actually face their fears head on, and they have, like, control their fears and control their urges. Once you have so much of self control, success just becomes a byproduct. Your life gets way easier. Trust in the unknown. Yeah, you have a lot of trust. That's how you'll be described, at least. Like, you are somebody who has a lot of trust in the universe, in the unknown, unseen, higher power. You have a lot of trust because it's the higher power that has given you so much of success and so much of willpower to stand up for yourself and do what is right. Transformation, like a thousand storms held in hands, soft against the winds. There is change arising from deep within. You know, there is a lot of transformation that has happened in you. People notice that this transformation has been a major thing in your life. Spider, what a wild wave we weave, dear child, a delicious mystery untamed. You are somebody who is very mysterious. You hide yourself in a cloak of mystery. That is something, like, people also find you to be, like, people know about you, and that too not a lot, but very few people actually know you in person. Journey, daughters of our mother, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you own. You know, I'm seeing you have, like, taken a path which is, like, which is very less traveled, and you have decided, you have chosen your own path, and you have created a path for yourself in your life. Like a self-made person is what I'm getting, is how you will be described as. You can always rewrite your story. You have actually rewritten your story for sure. Make the change. I'm seeing that you guys have made some physical change in your body. Like, it could be change in hair color, haircut, losing or gaining weight, or, like, it can be anything, something that is making you look more attractive, and at least that's how you'll be described. Something that is making you look more attractive, absolutely different from your real own self. Okay, take control of your own narrative. Absolutely. Like, you'll be described as somebody who can no longer be controlled by others. They are very much in control of their own lives. All right. You can manifest your every wish. Yeah, a tarot reader would also describe you as somebody who can manifest any and every wish of theirs. They are very good at manifesting. You are a manifestation magnet. In fact, you are like the alchemist of your own destiny who can literally manifest anything that they put their mind to. Be your own first priority. You know what you have learned at last to become, to prioritize your own self, your own needs first. So this is another major blessing. Like, the way in which you'll be described is like this person has at last learned to prioritize their own self. Start a revolution. You will also be described as somebody who is a revolutionary, who has been a revolutionary. All right, now time for the guided messages. You are the most precious thing that I have ever come across. Life is a journey, just enjoy every bend. Self worth and self respect. You are such a worthy human being. You shine brightly like a star. I'm so proud of you. There is always light if only we are brave enough to embrace it and make it a part of our journey. Meditation is a way of life. Work hard and your life will get easier. You are so priceless. I wish you could be mine. All right, you have quite a few secret or not so secret admirers, Pailwan. Okay, now it's time for the charms. All right, you are a star. At least that's how a tarot reader would describe you. You're getting some recognition for some of the work that you have done. You are an emancipated soul. You're a very good manifester. You are an owl. You are very wise. You are divinely protected and blessed. For you, the music still remains very, very important. You hold the key to your own destiny. Dog. You are a fiercely loyal person. Also, maybe you could be an animal rights activist. Transformation is the key in your life. It has been a major theme in your life. At least that's how you will be described by a tarot reader. All right, Pailwan, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you. Hello, Pile 2. How would a tarot reader describe you? Let's see. Eight of Cups. All right. So clearly, I'm seeing that you guys will be described as somebody who had to say goodbye to a lot of relationships, a lot of things, habits. It could be your overthinking habit, it could be your procrastinating habit, it could be some of addictions, or maybe a bad food habit, or maybe a toxic ex or a toxic boss. It could be anything. You have to say goodbye to. You have to let go of things and habits and people whom you are very emotionally attached with. That is first thing that you will describe you as, and that has changed you. Number 13 is transformation. That pain, letting go of something that we hold dear to us is very difficult. That's why giving up on addiction is so difficult, and you guys had to do it, and your life made you do it. And what that did to you was it transformed you into somebody. I'm seeing like typically with the butterfly that has had a transformational effect on you, and that transformed you into somebody who is like way more matured, way more sorted and way more evolved. When we have to go through some intense pain, either that breaks you or something that does not kill us or breaks us, it tend to make us way stronger, way more practical, way wiser in life. Seven of Cups, you know what? You are a manifestation magnet. At least that's how you'll be described. Most of your wishes have come true, or are on the verge of coming true. You have become the alchemist of your own destiny, the creator of your own destiny. If you put your mind to something, if you intend something, you usually end up creating that. All right, the world, you are probably, you have either relocated to a different country or a different state, or I'm seeing like a change in your place of residence or change in your place of work. Either of the two has changed, and you have transformed into, like, you have had some upgradation in your lifestyle. I'm seeing like from here, from this black and white life to this colorful life. So there is some upgradation in your world. People whom you talk to, people whom you interact with, there are more empathetic people around you. Your work is more fulfilling today. People who are surrounding you, they understand you better. You have a good network of, like, maybe you could be alone today but not lonely, because you have a solid network of friends who are very supportive of you. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is a person who is very wise. You're way wiser beyond your age. You are a person who is very, very wise, very, like, you are known for your wisdom. You are known for being nice, kind, wise. You are known for being all of this. Literally, you are like a tarot reader would describe you as somebody who is a mentor figure for a lot of people. For life circumstances, people literally come to you for life advices. Yeah, the Fool card. Yeah, you're also very innocent, childlike. Okay, so there is a contradictory energy I'm seeing. Like, you could be asking me, you are like getting more of a naive, childlike, innocent energy, at the same time a very wise energy. Makes sense, because it shows also that you are creating, the Fool energy here shows you have created a new path for yourself, for your life on your own, a new, different, innovative path. Rather than being naive and innocent, it also shows that you have had the courage to recreate a different, establish a different and new path for your own self. The Moon card, sun, moon, rising, you could be having in Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, especially all the water signs. Actually, you are also having a strong intuition power, or like naturally blessed in the creative field. So you are a person who is naturally creative, or is a natural psychic, or maybe a bit of both. And like, a lot of people actually admire you for that. The Strength card, you know what, you have, like, you are seen as somebody who is very strong. See, she is petting a bear here. You are a person who is capable of having a bear as a pet. Literally, like, a tarot card reader would describe you as somebody whom people shouldn't be messing with easily, because you are a person whom most people won't be able to mess with, most people won't be able to deal with, because you are so strong. You have dealt with a lot of nuisance growing up, I'm hearing, but now that has given you immense strength and power to deal with most of the things that life throws at you. Empress energy. Empress, you embody this Empress energy. You are a person who has got everything going in favor of them. You are a person who has got, like, good looks, good career, a lot of attention, and quite a bit of abundance as well. So that's how you'll be described. You have a lot of prospect. A lot of people want to get into either business partnership with you or being a life partner. Capricorn, this one typically gives me the vibes of a Capricorn and a Taurus, and either of the two could be significant for you guys, but a lot of people would want to become your life partner or business partner. You will also be described as somebody who is very responsible. You carry a lot of burden of a lot of people. Burdens of a lot of people. How shall I put it? I'm trying to describe it. You are a person who is carrying the burden of a lot of people, and you also carry the burden of your past. It's that past which has transformed you, which has helped you transform into a much evolved human being today. Seven of Wands, yeah. You know how to stand up for yourself. Standing up, standing your ground against all odds is something that I can see here. In this whole wolf scenario, you are standing up. You are showing the courage to stand up against all odds. Yes. You'll also be described as somebody who is very desirable, somebody who gets a lot of attention. You are very well dressed all the time, more than being like made up, very naturally, very chic, classy, and well put together, and getting a lot of attention. You are also very, very ambitious. Very ambitious. Yeah, Six of Wands twice. I'm seeing a lot of ambition. Very hardworking. Eight of Pentacles. Clearly, you believe in creating your own future, creating your own destiny with your own work. Like, literally, you believe that you have the power to create your life, your own destiny with your own hard work. In your own hands, you have got everything. That's how you look at things, I'm saying. Six of Wands typically gives me the ambitious vibe. You are a very ambitious person. Somebody, if they put their mind to something, they just do it. And I'm seeing like a lot of people literally looking at you in awe when you talk about your ambitions to them. A lot of people are looking at you in such a manner when they see how far you have come, how much you have been able to achieve. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a person. Six of Cups is a very gentle, kind, caring, giving person. You are a person who is very maternal or very paternal, and you know that, like, you know, you will be described as somebody who would make a perfect parent. You are very good with kids, you are very good with small animals, small children, and vice versa. Animals and children also love you back. They are also extremely fond of you. So you guys are fond of kids, and so are the kids. Even the kids are extremely fond of you. You guys have a lot of eyes on you. A lot of people, this Lovers card, typically you are a great arm candy, I can see that. And hence a lot of people having eyes set on you, but at the same time, yes, eyes set on you. A lot of people actually crushing on you, wanting to romance you, for sure. Temperance card. Temperance tells me that you are a very well balanced person. A Libra can be significant for you guys. You are a very well balanced person. Somebody who is like very wise. They have faced life and they have grown in that. What that made them do is you guys have become very balanced, very spiritual, and you have gained a lot of knowledge. You have gained a lot of wisdom which you guys are now spreading. Four of Wands, yeah. Four of Wands typically is a lot of Capricornian energy. It tells me that you are a person who is very stable, who is very desirable. You are a person who is desirable, stable, and you are a perfect marriage material for a lot of people. A lot of people have their eyes set on you. Yeah, that is something, that's a very common thing that is coming your way. Wise and very desirable and very, very ambitious. All right. Queen of Wands, yes. You know, you are a person who has gone up the hierarchy, but you have come after a lot of struggle. You had to struggle a lot. So now, when you have a little bit of power or contact, you try to use that, you try to speak up against all the injustices, you try to speak up against all of those things which you faced when you were powerless and nobody really bothered. Today you are actually speaking up about all of that. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. You know, I'm seeing that you are very, very magical. You are a person who is extremely magical, who is extremely, like, they know what they want out of their lives and they are willing to go full throttle. And if you put your mind to something, you're totally able to create it. Like, you are a terrific manifester. That is clearly something that you will be described as. Yeah, taking note of your intuitive messages. In your intuition, as I've already said, another thing, like probably you have said something to somebody and that came true. It's like that, and people talk about it. I'm hearing people gossip about it. So that is one thing that you'll be described as well. Connect with your emotions, water energy, water guardian. You are very much in alignment with your mind, body and spirit. Like, very few people in today's day and age are in so much alignment with your mind, body and spirit, and you are one of those who is very much in alignment with your mind, body and spirit. Move beyond your ancestral patterns. You are actually moving beyond your ancestral patterns. You are actually moving beyond your, you know, those repeated patterns which were actually breaking you apart, that were breaking you down. You are a person who is literally trying to break things, like literally you are a person who has got a very heavy past, and you also have a lot of ancestral curse along with you, but you have managed to break the chains of those curses. You no longer carry them forward, and that's a blessing, and that's how a tarot card reader would describe you. You have like trust in the higher forces. You have, I'm seeing like a lot of people actually look at you as somebody who has got a lot of supernatural powers in general. A lot of like your intuition is a natural gift, it's a natural supernatural gift for you. And trust in the higher power, you have a lot of faith in divine power, and you have totally surrendered your life to the divinity, to the higher realm, to the universe. Stand your ground. You know, if you believe in something, you are willing to go for it full throttle. That is another thing that makes you stand out, completely out and out in the in this whole how shall I put it, in a whole room. If you believe in something and everyone else doesn't, you're still willing to stand up and speak up your truth, knowing fully well that you'll be judged and criticized. You don't really care much. Be brave and honest. You are a brave and honest person. I mean, that's how you'd be described as, like a very brave, very courageous, very honest person. This is a person who is actually trying, like, they have the guts to stand up against all odds and call spade a spade and not a lawnmower. Medicine guardian, be open to healing information. You are a person who is basically a healer. You can be a doctor, a nurse, a naturopath, or a psychiatrist, psychologist, counselor, therapist, a life coach. You can be anything, any of those things, and be very, very successful at these. Guardian angel, you are not alone. You are a person who is divinely guided. That's how you'll be described as, at least. That this is a person who is divinely guided, and you are not alone. You are fully, totally, completely protected. Sage, be devoted and committed. You are also very disciplined, very dedicated, very devoted, very committed. You are a person who is completely devoted, dedicated, and committed. Totally devoted, dedicated, and committed. Yes, to your work, to your life in general. You like I'm getting a lot of Capricornian energy with this. A lot of Capricorn, Taurus, especially Capricorn energy. Surrender to the divine. A lot of water energy as well. Like you are a person who has full faith and devotion to the higher realm. You have totally surrendered yourself to the divine. Like whatever comes to you, you literally believe it's because of divine intervention. Whatever good and bad both has happened, it has happened because of a higher power. There is a bigger force which decides everything for you. You are a firm believer in that. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so you have also got a leadership quality about you. Absolutely, a lot of people come to you for your mentorship. You have a leadership quality, a quality in which where like you have a lot of management, managerial quality about you. Big leaders and managers. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. You're a very hardworking person, a very hardworking, very goal oriented and hardworking person. The energy is gaining momentum. You, I'm seeing that you are a person who has got a lot of things going in favor of them, and like a tarot card reader would tell you, it would describe you as somebody who is very much connected to the divine, and a lot of people feel like they are a part of your soul family, and that energy, that connection is gaining momentum. The positive energy that you have spread across you, that is gaining momentum. A lot of people today feel extremely connected with you at a divine level, at a soul level. Believe in the impossible. Literally, when nobody believed in you, you guys believed in yourself. You have a lot of faith in the divinity and your own abilities. Clearly, expect a powerful change. A tarot card reader would describe you as somebody who believes in their own self. Also, they would also describe that they expect some serious positive changes, especially in your career coming up. Okay, because you have totally stepped out of your comfort zone. You are totally making yourself uncomfortable, and that is gonna help you reap some major rewards in life. Whatever you guys are working on, give your 200% if that's what it takes. You guys are gonna reap some major benefit. You are getting lucky. Luck is currently on your side. That's how you'll be described, as somebody who has luck in their favor. You are very close to achieving your goal. You have achieved some major goals in life, and you are on the way of achieving a lot more. Like your eye is right now, your eye is on the pie, and you're close to achieving some major goals in life. Yes. Answer the call. You have walked on the trusted path, and I'm seeing that you are answering the major, like the work that you do. It almost is like, you're answering the calling. You are actually, the work, through your work you are doing what you are here for. It could be like mentoring, it could be being a teacher, it could be being a doctor, it could be being an occultist, but that's what you are here to do. That's how you'll be described, at least. Trust the niggle. You know what? Your intuition is so on point. If you have some niggling doubt, thoughts about something or somebody, they usually tend to come true. And that's how, at least, that's how a tarot reader would describe you. Awakening, of course. You'll also be described as somebody who is awakened, who is enlightened, who is elevated from the normal level. You guys are elevated, you are wiser, you are enlightened. The great gathering. Especially, you could be a part of a larger group where you guys feel very connected to each other. Like, you could be single but a part, I'm just giving an example here, it could be anything. You could be a part of a larger group where you guys feel connected with each other, or you could be a part of a spiritual group, which actually gives, it could be a law of attraction group, like a part of some kind of a community where you guys uplift each other. The other person is being uplifted and so are you. The age of light, you are being blessed with a lot of abundance. You are like, you are going to be like that light, that ray of light in a lot of people's life. You probably already are like a ray of light, and you are going to be more of that. Candle magic. Speak your breath into its velvet. Recite along its spine all that you desire, all that which will unravel. Candle magic is like, you are like manifesting some of the biggest desires. You are actually on the way of manifesting some of the biggest desire of your soul today. Elders. Okay. Birth from the seed within the belly of the moon, they are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the marrow of our spirit. Elders, you are a very matured, wise person. Somebody who is very, very much wise, blessed, sorted. Healer, listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy, blessed by Mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. You are also being seen as a healer, somebody who, like, who has got a lot of healing effect on others, somebody who has got a lot of nourishing, nurturing effect on others, somebody who is very kind, caring, compassionate. It could be like you are a doctor, nurse, naturopath, herbalist, or maybe it's your voice that heals a lot of people. This is my house, protections. This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a well of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. You are divinely blessed and protected. That's how you'll be described, as somebody who has a lot of divine protection on them. Endings are inevitable. You have accepted that endings and letting go are a part of life. You have to let go of a lot of things once you held dear to, because they lose their, like, everything loses its purpose beyond a certain point. When it no longer serves you, you'll have to let go. Forgive. There have been people who have literally done you so much wrong, and you have to learn to forgive them and forget and move on. The world awaits you. Today you have learned to become a person. Actually, your life has taught that, if you do not forget, you cannot move on. That's how you'll be described as. Also, the world awaits you. You literally believe in seizing every moment in your life, in seizing every small, apparently trivial moments in your life. Don't doubt your worth. You are always enough. You are a person who is good enough, and you are good enough, and you do not doubt your worth. You are like, you do not doubt your worth one bit. That's something, like, you have learned to be self-reliant. You have learned to believe in your own self. You have learned to appreciate your own self, because you've realized that if you do not appreciate yourself, no one else is gonna do that. You can be your own knight. Absolutely. You have learned, you'll be described as somebody who knows how to stand up for their own selves, somebody who has learned that, if I do not love myself, if I do not stand up myself, I'll be just like, no one else is gonna do it for me. I'll be trampled. That's the word. Be honest with yourself. Yeah. You'll be described as somebody who is very, very honest even to their own selves. If you put on a bit of weight, you're willing to accept it. You're willing to accept the flaws that you have. We all have character flaws, but accepting them, accepting your mistakes and moving on is a big quality. You don't need someone else to fix you. You know what? You'll be described by a reader as somebody who is very self assured. You're very self assured. No, you're not arrogant. Maybe a lot of people might call you an arrogant. Pile to you guys are not arrogant, but you know what your value is, what is, and you will not be manipulated into something which is not right. Something lovely will grow from this. You are a person who will literally, you have learned to you know, something lovely will grow from this shows that you have learned to manifest things out of thin air. In this dirt and mud, lovely flowers grow. Likewise, you have learned to manifest like great things out of nowhere. Okay, now time for the guided messages. Sorry, I moved the tripod. I love the maturity and sincerity you bring on table. Absolutely. You will be described as somebody who is very sincere and mature. Your simplicity is your biggest asset. Need not elaborate. I want to take care of you and nurture you. A lot of people, you'll be described as somebody who has a lot of people's eyes set on them. You have a piece of my heart. I hope you realize how much I love you. Absolutely, quite a few admirers. You and your goodness mesmerizes me. It's not just a romantic admirer. I'm seeing a lot of people in general feel very connected with you. I love your innocence and how innocent you are. Yes, you are very innocent. You have mesmerized me. You have actually mesmerized a lot of people, romantically or otherwise. Life is as simple as you keep it and as complicated as you make it. Yes, you are a firm believer of that. Believe in your own abilities. You like a tarot reader would describe you as a person who is very self-reliant. Live your life as an example for others to see. Yes, you have like learned to live your life as an example for others. Work hard and your life will get easy. You are a very hard-working person. You'll be described as a very hard-working person. You are meant to be together in this time. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people have their eyes set on you. Now it's time for the charms. All right. Okay. You have a lot of people holding their heart to you. You will be described as somebody who is a success material. You are a terrific manifester. Okay, you are a dream come true for a lot of people. You know, you are very mysterious. A lot of Scorpio vibes. A lot of people find you very attractive because you're very mysterious. Your time has arrived. A tarot card reader would tell you that your time for success has arrived at last. A lot of people want to offer their heart to you, wants to offer flowers to you. You are divinely blessed and protected. You have a larger than life image. You are an unicorn. You are an unicorn. You are divinely blessed and protected. Alright, pile 2, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you.